What's up guys, this is Ronnie. Welcome back to our channel Total Technology Zone. This is tutorial 95 and today's topic will be how to generate synthetic data using LangChain and GPT-4o model. Okay, so this is one of the very advanced tutorial and I believe this is the right time to start tackling those use cases. So that is why I am actually doing this tutorial right now, because synthetic data generation is one of the important topics. If you are you have to know, basically, if you are going to start your career as a LLM application developer, or if you want to work in the space of AI research engineering, etc., right? So what exactly synthetic data? So synthetic data is artificially generated data rather than collected data from real world events. For example, suppose you have to actually develop one system which generally gives you a score or summary of all the user feedbacks on a platform. Like, platform could be anything. Maybe it will be a restaurant, maybe e-commerce, maybe a hotel industry, like where actually people can go and book their hotels or resort for their vacation, etc., right? So suppose you are going to work on the feedback, and based on that you are actually going to develop feedback or summarize feedback summarization system or summary of feedback, etc., anything. Okay, so now your customer does not want to actually give you the real feedbacks at the beginning, right? Because the ultimate approach will be like, you will create some API endpoint which will actually read the data from the real system, and you can do the algorithm or etc., right? But suppose your customer is not willing to do that. They said that you have to generate some sort of data by your own. Okay, so that time the synthetic data generation comes into the picture. Maybe you have to actually create the data which is not real, but the schema and everything, the values are exactly the identical with respect to the actual data, right? So benefits of synthetic data: privacy and security. No real personal data at risk. Maybe all real customer names, phone number, address will not be exposed. Data augmentation: explain the data set for machine learning. You can explain that data for machine learning. Flexibility: create specific or real scenarios. You can create your own scenarios. Like, for example, if you are receiving some real data, maybe those scenarios actually not available on the collected data that time. Maybe in the future that is coming, you don't know, right? Maybe it's just a edge cases on your program or on your logic, but that data is not available. But if you are having a synthetic generation data logic, then actually you can create those logics as well, right? Then cost effective: it is often cheaper from the real world data collection. For example, at the beginning, if you want to actually integrate to a system, then API cost, etc., lots of things are there, right? So to actually avoid that path, you can directly generate the synthetic data without actually involving some developer, API cost, integration cost, and you can start working directly, right? Then regularity compliance is there. Maybe data privacy rules, like model robustness can lead to better generated AI models. Maybe based on your AI fine tuning, LLM fine tuning, you can actually generate the rapid prototyping. So basically you can prototype the data for any other or further use cases. Controlled experiments, like you can induce your own condition, right? Access to the data. So data, when the data is not available, this data can be accessed to anyone, right? So with those advantages, we generally often use synthetic data for large scale project development, right? There are a lot of things out there, and if you want to actually know more about this thing, just search in the Google synthetic data generation LangChain. It will redirect to you to the LangChain official website, and there you will find a lot of information. But as you know, I generally don't rely on theoretical part too much, so I'm just keeping this thing here for you guys to actually do some study, and let me know if you have any doubt or something like that, or else I just start working on the coding part. So the code of this tutorial will be available here, right? So let me minimize this thing and start writing the code. So in this tutorial I'll be going to generate some data, and synthetic data which is not real, but I'll be going to use LangChain utility for generating the data. So in the LangChain there is something called tabular synthetic data module is there. We'll be going to use that. Okay, so for doing that we have to actually do a lot of imports, right? So let's first try to import all those modules actually from LangChain underscore core dot prompts. Okay, so it should be few short prompt template. Yeah, so this will be used for creating like sample template, just to actually represent the example, right? We need a prompt template. Okay. Okay, so now we'll be going to create a like base model for our data object, like what exactly we want to develop, that I want to actually set here. So pydentic v1 version 1, right? Import and base model, right? So this is going to be base model, right? So basically this will be useful when actually going to structure the data. Maybe let's say I'm going to create a data for a football player, right? So football name will be there, football team will be there, height will be there, age will be there, right? Jersey number will be there, country will be there, club will be there, a lot of things are there. So those things will be part of this model. Okay, now the main thing. So from LangChain, okay, LangChain experimental dot tabular synthetic data. Okay, we'll be going to use OpenAI, right? So basically we'll be going to use OpenAI, and I'll be going to import couple of things, like here import, and here we'll be going to import OpenAI template, right? And we'll be going to import create OpenAI data generator, right? I'll be going to import these things. Okay, so maybe I can write the import in the next line so that it will look good. Okay, fine. Okay, so like this. Okay, now what will happen? Now same thing from LangChain experimental dot tabular synthetic data tabular synthetic data dot prompts, right? So now we're going to import, okay, like this, and here I'll be going to write synthetic data prefix and synthetic data suffix. Okay, so synthetic data prefix and suffix, that's it, all done. And last but not least, from LangChain OpenAI import chat OpenAI, right? So all these are necessary for this thing. Okay, so then you have to actually execute this thing and check whether you are getting any error or everything is working fine. I didn't get any error. Now what will happen, will be going to create a base model, right? Means what will be our data. I don't know like what exactly I'll be going to generate, so I'll be going to show you everything in front of you, right? So basically let's try to actually open our chat GPT and say I want to i want to generate sample data for uh, let's say for a restaurant, uh, restaurant uh, order sample data, sample data restaurant orders, right? uh, what are the what are the uh, what are the orders in uh, tabular format. Understand what I'm writing this thing, formula format. What are the columns I should consider? I should consider. Okay, let's see. Order ID, customer ID, table number, like order date, order time, waiter ID, item name, quantity, item price. Okay, payment method, total order price. Okay, okay. So it is giving me so many information, right? Now I'm asking it, okay, uh, could you uh, give me uh, 10 or maybe 5 or maybe let's say 3 sample. Okay, 5 is fine. 5 sample with the above columns. Okay, so now it is going to generate this thing for me. Okay, okay. uh, Maybe I need this in JSON format. Why I'm asking JSON format, I'm telling later on. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see format. Okay, let's see. Okay, so now it is generating in the JSON format. Okay, so this is a single thing. Okay, so okay, okay, things are coming nicely. I need them in a single line actually, right? In a single line. I'll tell you why these things are required. Right, in a single line. Right, uh, write every JSON in a single line. Okay, so total 5 is there. So hopefully this will be useful if I just ask them to actually write. Okay, okay. So now let's ask it to write in a single line. Yes, right. Now I'll ask it remove all double quotes from the JSON. Okay. Okay, so number 3 is done. So I think number 4 is getting created. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all are created, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why this is not done yet. Okay, it is writing actually. Okay, okay, all done. Okay, so now let's, yeah, now it is fine. That is what I'm looking for, and I'm telling you why I'm actually looking. Okay, so now, and one more thing I will ask it to do. I need a pydantic base model, so I will ask ChatGPT to actually do that. Okay, uh, uh, create a object as base model as object, create an object with pydantic base model for for a model for the order object. Let's see. Okay, okay, so I just need this one. Okay, okay, so let's actually copy this part because I'll be going to use this thing. Okay, so I don't put the special request. Actually, just hold on, let me check if there any special request is there or not. Okay, okay, is there any special request? Okay, so special request special request comes under total item price. Let me check. Total item price, special request is okay. Hmm. Special request. Okay. So okay, fine. It's fine. Okay, don't worry. So let me first write this thing here. Okay. So order date is actually I'll be just going to make it a string actually. Okay. Because I think putting date time is actually date time is not that thing. Just let me check. Yeah, date is there. So maybe I just actually make it a string actually str. Okay, and also a special request. I will remove that. I don't need that a special request. Okay, so all done. Right, my pydantic model is ready. Right, right. So it is basically order. Remember, it is order. I'm creating an object for order. So see, with the help of chat gpt I do a lot of things. Now what I will do, I'll be just going to create some sample. So guys, whatever I learned and how I actually approach my study, and I'm just creating tutorial, everything I'm actually showcasing in this tutorial. There is nothing to hide. Like if somebody is saying that he's doing everything by its own, it's fine, but I don't do that. If I did something, or if I'm applying some hacks on my own personal study or work, I'll definitely teach that. So this is the way you can actually save a lot of time. Now next thing is actually have to create some examples, right? So examples, right? So examples is actually like this. So everything should be part of a list like this. Okay, and every list must contain a dictionary like this. Okay, like there will be total 5 dictionary, right? So every dictionary will have a key called example. Okay, I'm just giving a key example. You can give any name, example, and this is actually like this. Okay, this, and the entire dictionary will be part of this. Okay, let me go here and let's copy this thing. Okay, let's copy this entire thing from here. Okay, just hold on. Let's copy the code here and paste it first here, and one by one I'll be just going to do it. Okay, so this is the first thing. Okay, control X, and I'll be just going to put it here. Right, done. The next item is actually same, right? So it will be example. Okay, and this. Okay, 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 and then I will be just going to copy this entire thing from here. Sorry. Control X. Okay, done. Right, I think it's better to actually do this thing here rather than, so basically example. Okay, this and okay, okay, okay. So then now let's So basically example, okay, so this is the last one, maybe like this. Okay, and the last one will be, let's copy control X, and then this, and I think I should delete example. Mhm. Okay, and okay, sorry, example this, and this will be like this. Okay, all done. Okay, so all threes are done. Right now the problem is actually uh, this is 1 comma, this is 1 comma, and it does not require anything, right? So 1 comma, 2 comma, 3 comma, 4 comma, last one, so everything is fine. So just alignments has a problem, you guys can actually do it, but everything is other than fine. So I just created the example record from there. Okay, so now what we'll do, we'll be going to actually create some sort of this thing. So order id string, everything is here, quantity is integer, okay, quantity is integer, and table number is integer. Okay, so now what will happen, we'll be going to create a template, right? So let's create a template. OpenAI template equals to prompt template, so input variables, example, right? So this is example input variable, and then this like example, right? Basically this template will be example, right? Everything is done. Okay, now it will do prompt template. Okay, now I'll be going to create a prompt template. So basically there I'll be going to use this few short prompt template. So few short prompt template, right? And inside the few short prompt template there will be couple of parameters like this. Okay, so what are the things are required? So you see, first we have to actually give a prefix. Okay, so prefix, you already know what will be our prefix. Okay, so prefix will be synthetic few short prefix, we import it from here, right? And then suffix, prefix, suffix, let's put them one by one, but after prefix let's put the examples. Okay, so yeah, examples. So examples generally will be examples, right? Examples. Okay, then we'll be going to put suffix, equals to synthetic few short suffix, right? So then input variable, could be anything, like whatever you want to actually put extra on the runtime. Okay, so I want to actually put one input variable, let's say subject. Okay, and let's say something extra. Okay, okay, so and then comma, then example prompt. What will be the example prompt? It will be OpenAI template, right? Example prompt will be OpenAI template, right? Which I use here. So everything is done. Now what we'll do, now we'll be going to create a synthetic data generator object, right? So let's give a variable name synthetic data generator. Okay, how to actually create that? For that we have this thing, create OpenAI data generator. So create OpenAI data generator, and this is going to take a couple of things here. So this is going to take output. Okay, so first thing is output. output is basically means uh, okay, output schema actually. So what does it mean? It means is actually what will be uh, this thing. So basically it will be order. Okay, order, that will be our output schema. Then what will be required, then we'll be going to actually use LLM is actually going to be chat OpenAI, and we'll be going to use GPT-4 model, right? So model equals to GPT-4o, right? So model is done. So last thing is what is required, last thing is actually prompt. Okay, so last thing is actually prompt, means is actually what exactly there. So that prompt will be this prompt template, right? Okay, okay, so all done. I believe it is ready. Now only have to actually run this thing to generate the results. So let's actually create something called results equals to synthetic data generator dot generate. Okay, again it is going to take couple of things like subject and run. So subject is actually going to be medical billing, because subject is actually our extra. I actually mentioned here subject. Okay, so let's say subject is actually what, in the subject what we'll write, we'll be going to write order history. Okay, order history. So you can write, you can give anything, but I want to give the subject as a order history. Okay, so basically I can actually write order history like this. Okay, okay, so next thing is going to be extra. In the extra, what we'll be going to do, in the extra we can run something, let's say, okay, so we can run something okay, so let's say just hold on, let me check price, total price, right, it completed. Okay, okay, return name, customer ID. I actually forgot to put something. I actually, let me actually put something called name, customer name. Customer ID is not required. Let's put customer name here, right? Customer name string. Okay, because customer ID, what are you gonna do with the customer ID? Okay, so let me actually put something here. Hmm, just hold on. Let me actually. Okay, so customer name must be like this, and I'll be going to put some name here. Let's say John V V V. Okay, so John is there. Then let's say Bob. Let's say David. Okay, so David is there. Then something else as well. Then Murray. Okay, so here actually Prince. Okay, so I have total 5 names, right? And we will be going to actually remove that special request. Okay, so special request, I will be remove this part. I don't need any special request actually. Here as well, I don't need any special request, right? Here as well, special request, I don't need any special request. 3 special request are okay, and here also I don't need any special request. Okay, so no special request. 1 2 3 4 5 all done. and here also I don't have any special request, and order is name, right? So here I'll be just going to write uh, generate customer name, uh, generate some realistic customer name. I'll try to actually give. Okay. uh, Customer name, uh, customer name must be chosen from uh, chosen from chosen okay, name must be uh, Indian names. Okay, I'm just saying this. Indian names, generate Indian names only. Okay, so that is what I said. Okay, and run. I want to generate it for, let's say, 20 records. Okay, okay, it means it will generate 20 records. Okay, okay, so basically once this is generated, we'll be actually going to print this thing. Let's say print. I don't know whether I'll be out of token, but I want to actually show you guys what exactly I got. Okay, so let's see. So hopefully there won't be any error. So let's execute this thing. Okay, execution has been started and runs, so it should be runs. Okay, not run, so runs. Okay, let's clear this thing and execute. Okay, and let's wait. Okay, so let's wait. Let's see what it is going to generate, and that is how you will generate your synthetic data for your large scale integration project or enterprise grade application development. Okay, so it's generating because it is taking time, so obviously it is generating something, right? So let's see. Okay, so it is generated, right? So if you see, it is actually a list, right? So what we'll do, and every list is actually having a order ID and etc is there, right? So what we'll do, uh, so for data in results. Okay, so basically we can simply write print data, right? And it is actually, let's see, one by one all the lists will be coming. Okay, and then we'll actually separate everything. Okay, so basically it generates everything from Indian like thing, right? So let's see, the customer name is Rahul Mehta, right? So this is amazing. Okay, so if you want to generate some Chinese name or name from Saudi Arabia, everything can be done. Okay, okay, so you see everything has been generated quite nicely. All these items are generated quite nicely, right? So this is one data, this is one data, right? So everything is actually generated quite nicely. So if I just write data dot, I don't know, let's say customer name. Let's see whether it is able to generate or not, but let's see. Okay, I just need all the customer names because these are the attributes or parameter, right? So let's see. Yeah, but it has no space. That is something it generates actually. Hmm. So this is an order object. That is what I understand, and basically these are the values or attribute, right? Okay. So every object is actually an order from there, right? Yeah, all names are coming, right? Right, all customer names are coming, right? Okay. So just hold on, customer name is this and everything is fine. Okay, so that's it guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. That is how you can actually generate synthetic data or customize or artificially generated data for your, for anything, any purpose, right? Whether it could be a development, whether it could be a LLM fine tuning or anything, right? So with that note, I'll be just going to conclude the video over here. Hopefully you guys will let me know via some sort of feedback whether you like this tutorial or whether you need something more on synthetic data generation. But till then, one more request: if you're watching this video and you come to you actually came to this point, okay, so it means you enjoyed the tutorial. So I would like to request you guys, please try to subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, share our videos with your family and friend, and also try to let us know, have some sort of feedback whether you are really getting some benefit out of it, or whether something could be done in a better way. What are the things you can expect from our video, so that I will work on those things and I will come back with some better quality content as well in the future, right? But please try to subscribe to our channel and help me grow, because until and unless you guys are not subscribing, my subscriber count will not increase, and YouTube algorithm will not pick my video. And until and unless I'm not getting picked up by the YouTube algorithm, I will not get the desired like discoverability. Means I want my content to be discovered by a large number of audience. So please help me guys to grow. This is the only thing I can request, and this is the only help and support you guys can do for me. So please try to subscribe to my channel. Okay, so that's it guys. With that note, I'll be just going to conclude the video over here. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye, have a nice day and happy learning.